Yeah. What's going on, peeps? You know I'm on the road and the whole nine. Don't be jealous of me, Jeff Saturday. Don't be jealous of me, CC. It ain't my fault y'all freezing in New York City. I'm good, but I'll be back there in a couple of days. We got to go to the A-list. I know y'all usually like me in studio, pacing back and forth and all of that, but I don't need to do that. I can do it right here from remote, okay? We gonna get to the A-list, all right? The top 5 teams in the National Football League following Week 15. Keep in mind, the list is fluid. The list is fluid, okay? Let's go to number 5 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. Bam! There you have it. The Houston Texans, winners of 6 straight. Do y'all know in 7 of the last 8 games, the Houston Texans defense hasn't allowed 20 points? In 7 of the last 8 weeks, they ain't allowed 20 points. This defense is something special. Make no mistake about it. And then when you take into account my man, C.J. Stroud is back. He got Nico Collins to work with. The way they're rolling right now, they just seem to be ascending and elevating to another level. I can't ignore that at all. I can't ignore it at all. They just ain't top 4 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. Bam! Right there. Don't make me wait. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
I got to give it to you. Y'all, check this out. They 10-4 in the season. They've won 5 straight. I'm looking at them and some of the teams that they've beaten, including Houston along the way. I'm looking at their last few victories. They got a victory over the Chargers. Obviously, they got a victory over the Colts. They got a big-time game coming up against Denver this week. We'll see what happens. But Trevor Lawrence and the crew, without Travis Hunter, are sitting at 10-4 atop the AFC South. We can't ignore this any longer, okay? We got to give them some love where it's due, and I think it's important to do that. They just ain't top 3 to me. Give it to me right now, please. Where is it? Bam! The Seattle Seahawks. They're just next level. I know they squeezed by against the Indianapolis Colts. We understand that Phillip Rivers, Grandpa Rivers showed up in there, right? Spark energized the team and all of this other stuff. But ultimately, they got done what needed to get done. We know their defense is elite. Offensively, with Sam Darnold arriving in the clutch, with Njigba being that stud that he is, I think that you got to look at Seattle as a formidable top 3 team. They just ain't top 2. Give me number 2 on the list, please, right now. Bam! Right here, the Denver Broncos. What do you say? Winners of 11 straight. They haven't lost a home game in over 14 months. Bo Nix, Ken Ball, Cortland Sutton is no joke. R.J. Harvey running out of the backfield. They've got some weapons, and defensively, nobody gets after the quarterback better. They got 58 sacks on the year. They're on pace to record 70, which would be second most in NFL history behind the Chicago Bears of 1984. You got to go to that mile-high altitude if you're going to beat them in all likelihood, because the road to the Super Bowl is going to have to come through them in the AFC. And oh, by the way, they have a Super Bowl champion as their head coach is Sean Payton. I got them at number 2, just not number 1. Give it to me right now. Bam! The Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford is the league MVP right now. 37 touchdown sacks just 19 times. Okay. Yards per game passing, second only to Dak Prescott, leading the league in touchdown passing 37. I mean, he's been outstanding. Puka Nacua is no joke. Worried about Devontae Adams a little bit, no doubt. Hopefully he'll be back ready for the postseason, and their defense gets after it. They amp it up when they need to amp it up. Make no mistake about it. In terms of both sides of the ball, we got a quarterback playing away. Matthew Stafford is playing, who's already a Super Bowl champion, and we know what he brings to the table. I got to put the Rams as my top 2 teams. It is not an accident that I left the New England Patriots out. You do not lose a 21-point lead, 21-0 on your home turf with a division championship on the line against a division rival that has owned the division over the last 5 years and think you're going to be in my top 5. I'm looking at the Rams, the Broncos, the Seahawks, the Jaguars, the Texans as my top 5 teams in the National Football League. Take it away, fellas.
You look disgusted.
I am disgusted. I'm despondent at this list.
Whatever.
It's not because it's awful. It's because it's almost perfect, and you had to ruin it by putting the Jacksonville Jaguars in. What are you doing? Are you high? I know you got high temperatures.
You said it was almost perfect.
It was
How can I be high?
perfect. No, it was almost perfect until you put the Jacksonville Jaguars in. The Jaguars that lost to the Texans a few weeks ago when they were starting their backup quarterback Davis Mills, those Jaguars, No, man.
And they won 5 straight sets.
Okay, let's go through those. Okay, we caught the Chargers on a short
I got
week.
it.
They were traveling
Chargers,
to the
Cardinals,
East Coast,
Titans,
and they were
Colts,
decimated by injuries. They beat the Arizona Cardinals backup quarterback. They beat the Tennessee Titans rookie quarterback. They beat the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones gets hurt in the first quarter. And they beat the Jets, who are on their 3rd-string quarterback. Stop yourself. Stop.
These are
The
games
Jags,
they would
you
normally
can't put the Jags in there over the Buffalo Bills. Stop yourself, sir.
Okay, so since
Over the Buffalo Bills.
This is fluid, though.
Yeah.
Fluid is what I've been told. Canty, who do you take out?
Buffalo Bills
trash.
Who do you take? All right, so you've got the Bills there in the
trash,
5
and I got
seed.
the
So
other
you're
4
looking
right.
you're looking at their last 3 wins, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if we're going to do 1 out, 1 in, I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars out. I'm putting the Buffalo Bills in at 5 and moving the Houston Texans up to 4.
Yeah, that's a good list. Listen, Canty's list. I'll go. We all got Rams, Broncos, Seahawks. I actually went Chicago and then the Bills. Listen, Chicago, for whatever reason, they are finding ways to win. Caleb Williams played his best game, and he was threading the knee. If he plays, now I don't know if you can consistently play that way, but if he does, this team is not to be messed with. When you can run the ball that well and control teams, and then you have the Packers injuries, this team, you could be going to Chicago. No one in America thought this was going to happen.
Yeah.
And they have been impressive. And listen, they take care of their business. This is a massive week coming up this week, obviously. This is a circle-it game, but I go Rams, Denver, Seahawks, Chicago, and then I went with the Bills at 5 as well.
Jeff, you played with a top 3 quarterback all time.
Yeah.
And I got to ask you about that throw Caleb Williams made
my
to
word.
DJ Moore.
Bro.
Jeff, I don't
Wow.
know that there are a handful of human beings on the planet Earth that can make that throw.
That was insane. Insane. Just bullet. I
You got to
mean,
see that
thing
again.
is-
If producers, you got it. You got to show that again.
Oh,
you got to show that
was
throw
so
again
good.
because that was a sensational throw. And
Yeah.
by the way, CC, based on your question that you just asked, is it now time? You know how they would talk about Jaden Daniels and you know what, Caleb Williams got a long way to go and all of this other stuff. And I was saying, listen, that was just year 1. You're playing for Matt Eberflus. It's a different ball game now with Ben Johnson up in there. He started the season playing for his 3rd head coach, his 4th offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Look at Caleb throw. He's got wheels on him. He's got an NFL body, all right? And on top of it all, he can make every requisite throw. I mean, when we talk about Drake May, Jaden Daniels, whatever, is it time to start putting Caleb Williams in that conversation? I think so.
Let me say this. I could not have been more impressed with Caleb Williams being coachable.
Yes.
That if there's anything that I've watched from this season, Ben Johnson has coached him hard. Coached him hard. Like calls him out. Liam Cohen to Trevor Lawrence, Ben Johnson to Caleb Williams. You are looking at 2 guys call their franchise QBs to the carpet and demand excellence. And Caleb Williams has raised his game. He does not take sacks. He doesn't care about his completion percentage. If he's supposed to throw it away, he'll dirt it and learn to play the next play. And then when the special plays come, now he's had a little bit of inaccuracy, like on tight throws, intermediate throws, right? Like the ball hadn't always come out well.
But that's usually in the pocket.
Correct.
If he's on the run.
Exactly.
He's one of them.
But he'll continue to learn.
Man.
Like that
He's
timing,
one of the best
like,
passes on the run.
No question. No question,
It's
Stephen
exciting.
A.
If you're a Bears
No
fan,
question.
you got to be excited.
Yeah, and that throw that he made, the one you all are referencing to DJ Moore, lowest completion probability of any Bears quarterback in the last 5 seasons. He's special.
For sure.
Special. Not everybody can make that throw. All right, I need letter grades.
And the other thing, Courtney.
Yes.
The other thing, Courtney, in the Chicago, particularly in December, listen, they call it the Windy City for crying out loud, okay?
Yeah.
You got to have an arm
Yeah.
to be a quarterback in Chicago.
Yes.
You got to have an arm.
That's fact.
He has it.
Yep.
He has it.
The kicker said that you had to take 7 yards off of his career high in terms of what his range was in that game against the Cleveland Browns.
It was windy.
So that gives you the context
That's
around the throw that Caleb Williams made. to
Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All right,
Fun
real
to
quick, letter grades. Canty, you said it was nearly perfect, so you can't be too harsh on this.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah.
I'll give it a B.
Okay.
It could have been an A,
Yeah.
and Stephen A's good got in the way of his great. That's what bothers me about
Yeah.
it.
I had 2 of he had 2 different. I'm gonna give him a C plus. I give him a C plus.
See that's right there. That right. That's what you do, Jeff. That's what you do.
Three
That's
of
ridiculous.
five.
That's
You got 3 of
ridiculous,
5.
Jeff. That is ridiculous,
This
bro.
simple
That
math.
is not that.
This
Come on,
simple
man.
math.
I
Anybody
don't
can
agree
get
with
the
it. I
top
don't agree with
three.
it, but it ain't no damn people. It ain't no lower than a B. That's a lie.
You know what? Since you came to the teacher, professor, I'll give you a B minus. I'll bump you to
Okay,
B
bump
minus.
him up.
I help you out.
Got extra
I help you
credit
out
there.
B minus.
Okay.
A little extra credit because you came in and laid your case out. I'll give you a B minus.
So we're not going to agree, I
Oh
guess,
my
on
God.
all of this
Hey,
here, but I
CC,
think what we can
CC.
agree with
Yo.
is how incredible this play was from Caleb Williams. Stephen A., you wanted it, you got it. Check out this throw.
I want to see it. Look at this throw right here.
Oh, my
Look
Oh
at that
my
right there.
God.
Lord have mercy.
Dude.
That's
Hey,
spectacular.
he got some horsepower.
No doubt about it.
He got some horsepower.
That is
No, absolutely.
He's incredible on the scramble drill. I mean, that's what made him a
Buddy.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
That's what made him the #1 overall pick, and it's what's making this offense.
Hey, Courtney.
It's what's going to make the Chicago Bears a tough out this
Yeah.
postseason.
Stephen A.?
I have decided that I mean on Tuesdays I might not do the A list no more, because I just get a call. CC, I just got a text message from my sister. You leave old Blue Eyes alone.
Let's go.
The list is a C+.
Corbin, that's what
It's
I'm
a
talking
C+.
about.
I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous.
She
He's
knows.
invaded my family now. He's invaded my family now. CC.
Yes.
You leave Mr. Blue Eyes alone. If he says it's a C+, it's a C+. Oh,
you.
my, it makes
Thank
me
you.
sick.
You
Let's
can't
go to
argue with the
commercial.
baby
I
blues,
can't take
Stephen A.
this.
You can't
I
argue with
take
it.
this,
I appreciate
man.
that.
That's ridiculous.